Over the centuries, some of the finest artists ever have helped shape Siena's cathedral into the stunning building it is today. Giovanni Pisano, Niccolò Pisano, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Gian Lorenzo Bernini have all contributed. Building started on Siena's Duomo in 1215, taking almost 50 years to complete. It was designed in part by the Gothic master Niccolò Pisano, while his son Giovanni drew up plans for the lower half of the facade. In 1339, designs were made to extend the cathedral to make it one of the largest churches in the world. Building had started, but the plague came in 1348, killing 2/3 of the city's population. Construction stopped and never resumed, leaving the work incomplete. This section is now called the New Cathedral. The interiors are stunning black and white striped marble, the colours of Siena's coat of arms. Above, vaults are covered with blue and gold stars. The flooring is breathtakingly detailed. Each of the 56 panels tells a story or depicts a different biblical scene. There are 40 known artists who worked on the flooring over a 200-year period. And to appreciate just how spectacular the flooring is, visitors can now go up to the Porta del Cielo, or Gateway to Heaven. This corridor runs around the rooftop of the cathedral and until recently has been closed to the public. And from up here, you see the cathedral from an entirely new and spectacular perspective. The Libreria Piccolomini leads off from the main nave into a stunning room with bright coloured frescoes by Pintoricchio. This room housed the manuscripts of Enea Silvio Piccolomini, who came from a local noble family and worked his way up to becoming Pope Pius II in 1458. 10 scenes in this room document this local man's rise to power. Just before the entry into the library on the Piccolomini altar, you can see 4 sculptures of saints by Michelangelo. He was asked by the Cardinal of Siena to carry them out after he'd seen Michelangelo's work in the Basilica of St. Peter. Niccolò Pisano designed the masterpiece pulpit in the centre of the cathedral. Intricately carved marble figures of animals are everywhere you look, while in one of the chapels is a statue of John the Baptist by Donatello. This piece was one of the great master's last, and the figure is striking because he is so emaciated. In Florence and Pisa, the baptistries are separated from the rest of the cathedral, but here in Siena you can find it under the eastern bays of the choir. Building was finished here in 1325. At the centre of its heavily frescoed walls is a hexagonal font, which has sculptures by Donatello, Lorenzo Gioberti and Jacopo della Quercia. And under the entire cathedral lies something that until 1999 was hidden, the cathedral's crypt, which was discovered by archaeologists. Once the crypt had been emptied by the earth which was filling it, stunning bright frescoes went on show for the first time in centuries. They illustrate perfectly the brilliance and the importance of the Sienese school of art and architecture, which have lasted all these centuries later for us to enjoy.